Hello, welcome. My name is Alex Purtell, or AP as they call me here at Real Music Records. Here, we're going to do a little interview today with the boss man, Prophocey. So, you want to say what's up?
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing, man? It's Prophocey, owner, CEO, Real Music Records. Y'all already know, man. We just, I don't know what the young man here has planned, but he has some questions, so we're going to get these answers in.
Yeah, so just basics, for starters. So, how old were you when you first started rapping?
I was about 15 when I had my first solid verse. My mentor, big ups, Nicky Beans, Styles in Louisville, Kentucky, holding it down. I was about 15 when I had my first verse, maybe about 16 when I had my actual first full-fledged song between the verses and the hooks and everything. So
pretty cool.
Yeah.
So how important now do you believe your mentor was to you when you were under him?
Oh man, that's everything. I mean, if I would probably like rap, but I don't know if I would be Christian. It was definitely a cultural thing for me. Growing up in the hip hop era, it was just one of those things to where it's like if you don't go with the trend, then you're a loser or you're lame. But if I didn't have my mentor, I don't even know how my words will sound now. Like I said, big ups. God put me in a position to where I was able to learn from somebody who already had status and skills. So just grew from there.
Good. Do your songs have any relevance to your life?
Everything. Yeah. If I didn't go through the situations that I've been in, I probably wouldn't have the songs. That's why a lot of songs nowadays in the secular realm and even in the Christian hip hop realm, they're corny. Mm-hmm. I mean, and I'll flat out say it, they're corny. They may have a good beat, but they have no real meaning, and over time, it'll get old real quick.
Do you think that's because those people just haven't gone through anything seriously, or?
I mean, they could have gone through things in life, but sometimes it may not have settled in well, or maybe they just think that if they follow the trend, they'll become more popular faster. It's just they don't have that core that they need to be able to pursue something that will actually linger in somebody's head or become one of those iconic legends, as you would say, in music.
Okay. What made you want to start a record label?
Well, it was simple. I had finished the project of Black Friday, which was a very successful project, my most successful one yet, thank God. Won't be the last. I was doing some shows, and I ended up going to sleep, and I had a dream, and God said it's time to expand. And the only way to expand is to build a team, and slowly but surely, I mean, things have just come together. Of course, I've gone through the little hiccups or whatnot, but everybody does, and it's time. It's time to grow.
Cool. How did you come up with Real Music Records? Like the name and just the company itself, and how did you come up with that?
It was set in my heart that I felt that I needed to have the theme real music in all of my songs. If you catch my older mixtape songs, you would always hear me saying like, real music. So I was like, well, if I'm gonna do that and make it a signature, then I might as well have it as the name of the company. And at the time, it was open. When I went to the lawyer, it was open, and I paid for it. And
God.
Purely. I mean, because so many other people can have that as via the web or via Twitter or anything, but to actually go and get your copyright papers and get your LLC and go through that, and then to be open, it was just, it's a true blessing.
Cool. So tell us a little bit about each of your albums, from where you started to where you're at now, how you've progressed, and a little bit about them.
The first album, Grievances, it was basically a whole bunch of collaborations of different beats just to get my name out, almost like a mixtape, but it was bigger than the mixtape due to the fact of the in-depthness of the tracks. Second album, self-entitled Prophocey. Some people say that was still my best album lyrically. That album has progressed from the first one due to the fact of all of the beats that were on there were from original producers who I surrounded myself with. G.O. Soul, Vaughn, and my boy Fox Cabana, which is a new client of Real Music Records. Actually, all three of those cats really came together and gave me some original stuff. Again, following the self-entitled album Prophocey, the third album, Project P, Two Sides of the Story, well, I end up getting the connections to the producer of Hakeem, Leon, DJ Spin. They're both over in Europe doing their thing. That was a bigger album due to the fact of it was by myself. It was the first album where I didn't have anybody around to give me ideas or whatnot on anything. It was just me from start to finish.
And that was about the time that I met you too.
Yeah. I ended up running into you at one of the appearances that I had, one of the first appearances that I had, and it was a real different situation. But you know, God knows all, and he put me in that position to meet you. And since then, it's been a friendship, a partnership, a business, and we've grown from there.
So you got the fourth album.
Fourth Wall was one of the bigger ones due to the fact of I did a lot more singing for the hooks instead of just pure hip hop, because I was coming out of like a small shell of just being a lyricist to being a small singer. I really don't sing, I just kind of hold a note, if you would say. But that was a big album due to the fact that I had generational songs on there, songs that can hit all types of ages. So that was a real big growth spurt from the third album. And of course, Black Friday, well, which is the fifth album, which most people know me from It's Not Me to Party to the People, So Amazing, which is definitely on Facebook and iTunes. Check it out on YouTube. Check out the music videos. I mean, Black Friday was one of the albums that really just expanded everything and became more commercialized. It was more accepted in different genres, and it had a bigger bang than the rest of the albums. Same producers, God has kept me consistent through all of that. So same producers, and we just had a different selection of beats, and we just went on from there.
Okay. So what is better, the iPhone, Android, or Windows Phone?
I personally have two phones. I deal with the Windows and the Android. I've dealt with the iPhone, but I personally like Android.
Okay.
For just a lot of apps.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do you know? Have you ever heard of the Harlem Shake?
Yeah, it's a little thing that's going on the web or something like that.
They do the Harlem Shake.
Well, that was interesting. Okay.
It's a little bit.
Alright.
A little bit.
Alright, back to a serious note.
Alright.
Can you explain to us what the ADP is? We see you putting it on Facebook and everything like that all the time. Can you just explain to our viewers what the ADP is?
The ADP is it's an acronym for Artist Development Program. Basically what it does is here at Real Music Records, it's basically taking 50% of your ministry and your music and 50% of the business and bringing them together as a whole. A lot of people's music doesn't speak for itself, as you can say, and the business has to be right in order for you to be able to capitalize on what you want to do. If you want to bring in revenue as an artist that will be able to, take care of your business, then you need to be able to make sure that your business is right and the music can speak for itself. And the ADP is a program. It teaches you actual lessons in the Bible. We're going over the ministry work. We're going over the artwork as far as learning how to write and develop better writing skills, and also being able to build a structure to understand how things need to be solid and maintained in order for you to progress as an artist from one mixtape to 5, from one album to 8 albums, and progressively grow and be effective instead of being consistent. It's more of effectiveness. So
good.
That's what the program is.
Good. Yeah, I like that. Cool. All right. And just last one. What can we be expecting from you, Prophocey, and from Real Music Records in the future?
Oh man, we got a lot of things. Purtell, AP here, coming out with the Worship album. It's gonna be nice, something different.
Yep.
You know, we always come surprising everybody when it comes to different types of music. We have His Story, which is one of the street lyricists. His mixtape's actually coming out February 24th. We'll get that information to the people, let them know what's going on. Self-entitled His Story. We have the infamous Salashi Vaz, who is a incredible lyricist for a female. She kills it. We're gonna be getting her singles out soon. Coming with the full package. Again, that's what the ADP program is all about. To be able to package and do a full 360 around just the song. Includes a lot of things. We also have certain projects coming out from the producer, Unique, over there in Orange County, California, man. What's going on with you, West Coast, West Side Stand Up. We're coming out with different projects from him, and every time he gives us a beat or a track, it's incredible. You know who he is, and he's singled out. So we have more clients, more artists coming through. We'll keep all their names disclosed for right now. But when they come out, we'll definitely let you people know and see what's going on with Real Music Records. And it's just growing, man. It's growing. 2012, I was sitting by myself, and then it went from 1, and now we're almost at 20 within 200 and some odd days. So, it's still growing, and we're going to continue to grow, guys.
From one side of the country to another.
Oh, yeah. From one side of the country to another. Yeah, you're absolutely right. West Side, stand up. Holding it down. So.
Well, appreciate it.
Oh,
thanks.
You already know. Thank you. All right.
We'll see you guys. Stay tuned for more. Thanks.
Real Music.
I told you it just wasn't only me. God said, I told you it just wasn't only me. God said, I told you it just wasn't only me. God said, I told you it just wasn't only me. Now I got the contract signed on the dotted line. Never thinking to myself, this should really be mine. The power of God is not to be taken lightly.